Hello folks, I'm going to try and make a video here to show you how to get these adjustment sleeves off your old Porsche 928 struts. Now I'm not going to take them off this one because I already took them off the old ones and I put them on the new ones and I don't want to redo that. But I'm going to show you how to get this thing off. I'm doing a quick voiceover with this video, you might have noticed, because my camera didn't record audio for some reason. Now, I took it off the old one and put it back on. Now, when I was taking it off, I had one of the stubborn ones, which I have heard a lot of people come across. Now, I tried pounding it off with a hammer and it wouldn't work. So what I did is I went and got myself a 4-pound hammer. And here it is. Now, I was just hitting it with the 4-pound hammer and I was hitting it very hard and it would not budge. So what I did is cleaned all of the rust and corrosion underneath it off and tried again, and it still didn't work. And I was hitting it really hard. I cleaned all that off under there, and then tried again, and then I heated it and tried again, and it still wasn't working. And I was hitting it to the point where it was starting to damage. So I took this to try. I almost gave up, but I took this, which is actually the top end of a jack stand, put it as I'm showing you here, and it gave a much more surface to pound on for one thing, and it also spread the energy out without damaging the collar or the adjustment sleeve too much. And I hit it hard. I hit it really hard to get it to move. But it was safe. First of all, I wouldn't hit my hands because I got lots to hit on, and it didn't damage the collar. A normal hammer is not going to work when you have one this stubborn. You need to get a good 4-pound or something heavy hammer that you can handle. And like I rotated it from side to side, one side to the other, tapped it hard until it broke loose. Once it broke loose, I seemed to be able to pound it hard enough from one side, and it came out fairly easy. Now, what I'm trying to show you here is that this is a new one, and if it was an old one, you can just put that right on the concrete. But if it's a new one and you need to get it off for some reason, which is rare, then you just put blocks on the side of it. You can figure that out, how not to destroy it. Now I lubed that up and took 80 grit sandpaper and cleaned out the inside of that so it would slip on fairly easy, and just tapped it on with the naked hammer after that. Goes on a hell of a lot easier than it comes off. So anyway, again, showing you here like that's just not going to work. But you can tap it on with that without having to use the jack stand piece or whatever. Now, hopefully that made sense to you. Now, honestly, if you're trying to whack it off without this thing right here, you're going to have a tough time. Unless, of course, you're lucky and got one of those that is not difficult to come off. It made an enormous difference using that. I tried really hard, was swearing my head off, getting really annoyed. I messaged my mechanic, tell him I can't get it off, but then I just accidentally figured out to use that jack stand thing, and it worked great. Okay, so one last thing. Please subscribe, even if you don't have a YouTube channel, because what it does is enough subscribers makes me eligible for making money to make these little videos. Won't cost you a dime, but I get a few pennies out of it. That way, it will motivate me, and I'll keep making more of these videos. Thanks for watching.